Most people think making an offer is just picking a number. But if you're putting $100,000 of your own money on the line, the number is only the beginning. The real power, the real protection, is in the terms. In this episode, I'll walk you through exactly how I crafted my first official offer, the terms I included to protect myself, the language that gives me an exit, the psychology I used to get taken seriously as a first-timer, and the traps that nearly cost me thousands. This isn't theory. This is my actual offer on a real deal. Let's get into it. Setting the price. Why I didn't offer full asking. The property was listed at $178,000, but my target, $170,000. Not because I wanted to play hardball, but because I had already walked the property. I saw the repairs. I knew the market. And more importantly, I had justification. Here's how I backed into my number. $178K asking, minus $3,500 in light upgrade, minus $2,500 to bring rent up to market, lost income, minus $2,000 buffer for closing and utility setup that puts me at $170K even. It's not an insult. It's math. And sellers respect numbers when you show your work. Don't just make an offer, build a case. I didn't just email an offer with a number. I included a short offer summary. It said, based on my walkthrough, comparable sales in the area, and projected repairs, I'm offering $170,000 with standard contingencies and a 30-day close. I'm a serious buyer and ready to move forward immediately if the numbers work for both sides. That one paragraph did more than any real estate course. It made me sound informed, fair, and decisive. The 5 terms I used to protect myself. Now let's talk terms. Term number 1, inspection contingency. This is your get-out-of-jail-free card. I included a 10-day inspection contingency, meaning if anything major came up, I could back out and get my earnest money back. Term number 2, financing contingency. Even though I was planning to buy with cash, I kept this in because it protects me if my funding falls through or I shift to a loan at the last second. Term number 3, title contingency. I specified, seller must provide clear and insurable title. No liens, no probate, no messy history. Term number 4, as is with right to inspect. This tells the seller, I won't nickel and dime you after inspection. But it also tells me, I can still walk if I find something big. Term number 5, earnest money amount. I kept it simple, $1,000 earnest deposit held by title company, refundable during contingencies. Clean, fair, protects both sides. The one sentence that saved me. Here's the line I added that most new investors forget. Buyer reserves the right to a signed contract. What does that mean? It means if I decide I don't want the deal, I can assign it to another investor for a fee. It gives me a plan B. It's optional. But it saved me once already, and I'll never write an offer without it again. The power of speed. I made sure to note, ready to close in 30 days or less. Why? Because sellers hate waiting. Even if you take 30 days, saying you're ready gives you power. I had everything prepped. Proof of funds, lender contact, ID ready, and my LLC docs on hand. That makes you look serious, not like a beginner kicking tires. How I structured my timeline. Here was my exact timeline in the offer. Offer date, July 3. Inspection period, July 3rd to 13. Contingency removal deadline, July 14. Closing target, August 2. Why does this matter? Because timelines create accountability. And clear dates make your seller feel safe. It also puts healthy pressure on your own process. When there's money on the line, structure keeps you focused. What could have gone wrong, and almost did? There were 3 traps I nearly stepped into. Trap number 1, waiving inspection to win the deal. A few agents told me, if you waive the inspection, your offer looks stronger. That's a rookie move. Never do it unless you're a pro with a crew. Trap number 2, skipping title review. Some investors get lazy. They just assume the title's clean. But one unpaid tax bill or old lien can ruin everything. Trap number 3, using the seller's attorney or title agent. Always pick your own. This is not a neutral party. It's their team. You need your team. I almost went with theirs. I'm glad I didn't. Emotional warfare. Don't fall in love. Here's something no spreadsheet shows you. The closer you get to owning the property, the more emotional you become. You start imagining yourself owning it. You picture the cash flow. You dream of the after. And that's where bad decisions happen. Making the offer is the first time you'll feel the urge to chase the deal instead of analyze it. You'll say, I'll go $5,000 higher to lock it in. Let's just waive that clause to make it easier. If I don't get this one, I'll miss my chance. All lies. There are always more deals. What there aren't are more of your $100,000. Don't protect the property. Protect your capital. Exit strategy check again. Before hitting send, I ask myself, if this deal closes and I change my mind in 3 months, what happens? Can I assign it? Can I resell it? Can I refinance it? If you can't exit, you're trapped. Never go into a deal without 3 exit routes. For me, this one had all 3, so I was comfortable sending the offer. What happened after I submitted? Here's what went down. I submitted the offer at 11:04 a.m. I got a response from the agent 4 hours later. The seller said they were impressed with the clarity. They countered at $172,000. I slept on it. And then I accepted. The aftermath. Why did I accept the counter? Because I had already accounted for the difference in my risk buffer. I ran the numbers again, and I was still in my acceptable return range. And more importantly, I learned this. Sometimes making a great offer isn't about winning. It's about being so prepared the seller wants to work with you. And that only happens when you do the real work. Walking the deal. Understanding the market. Structuring your terms. Staying calm under pressure. That's how you win. Not by chasing, but by preparing. If this breakdown helped you understand the real art of making an offer, hit like and subscribe, because the next episode is where things get real. We're under contract. That means inspections, negotiations, and the risk of walking away. Today's featured book, The Book on Negotiating Real Estate by J. Scott, Mark Ferguson, and Carol Scott? Drop your comment below. What clause do you think every offer should include? If this helped you, hit like and subscribe. This is Dropout Investor, where I'm betting $100,000 of real money so you don't have to. Let's build wealth the smart way. See you in the next episode.